Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sudeep, and I'm going to talk to you today about religion, um, how I feel about religion, what it is, and my personal definition of religion. You don't have to agree with it if you don't like the statements that I'm gonna make here, mm, but just inner thought that I wanted to share with you guys. So bear with me. First off, there's many different religions in this world. Um, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, um, Judaism, in different branches, in different spread out forms of different religions all over the world. And and some might say one religion is better than other, and some might say, you being a Christian might think Christianity is better than Hinduism or Buddhism, or a Buddhist person might think um, Buddhism is better than Christianity or Hinduism, Islam and Hinduism, and vice versa. But what I truly think is that all religions are the same. Um, when you look at the root of every single religion, the juice, the inner um, statement that every religion is trying to make is that um, it's a discipline. It's asking you to be a good person and treat everybody equally, and learn to respect and give love and give care, protection, whatever you can to better the society. So basically, all it boils down to is um, religion is a discipline. See, the way I look at it is that um, back in the day when we didn't have anything at all, like all these resources we have today, computers, cell phones, cars, and all the electronic devices that we have today that we use, laptops, and all the modern technology. We didn't have anything back in the day, and people barely had clothes, and there was no need for it. There was no need for anything that we have today, and history has proven that we don't really need a lot of the stuff that we have today to survive. Our basic survival um, can be done with minimal resources that are present in the environment. So so back in the day, what they had was, hunters and gatherers and egalitarian people, where they didn't really have like a distinct civilization. Culture, I don't want to say they didn't have culture. They did have um, a culture. It was a different form of culture, than today, but they definitely did have culture. But the idea of civilization wasn't present yet. People were thinking about it, but once they started hunting, bringing food, um, and the idea of um, forming a community, forming a hierarchy came um, since they started hunting and bringing food in. There were so many people to feed. It had to be organized, and it had to be done in a very structured way. So somebody stepped up and said, "Hey, you know what? This is how we're gonna do this. Somebody brings food. We're gonna divide everything equally so that everybody can eat. Nobody has to, sleep hungry." And then, and as time went by, what people realized was going to hunt for food, going to search for something that might not be there today, is not a very reliable source of food, a very reliable source of survival. So they decided to grow something around them so that they could get food whenever they wanted. Basically, they could just pick it and then eat it if they wanted to, or pretty much ration it and then store it somewhere so they could have it when they want it. So that was the first form of of civilization, where they started doing agriculture and they started herding, animals, like doing animal husbandry and that kind of stuff. So now, the idea of um, putting a structure to everything came. You have so much food, you have to have somebody step up and watch over it so that some evil person doesn't take it all away and have everybody, you know, sleep hungry or uh, and have nothing to eat for days after all that hard work. So somebody stepped up, walked up, and said, "Hey, you know what? This is how we're gonna do this. I will manage everything, and I will store everything for the rest of the year. You know, rest of the period of time, and we're gonna eat this much for right now, and we're gonna share it." So the idea of chief or somebody taking control over it, um, that's how it started. And now, basically, as you already know, hurting people or punishing people wasn't really a good thing to do, and they realized it back then too. So the way I look at it is that every single culture came up with this idea of this deity, this identity that nobody has seen before, this supernatural that nobody knows about. Um, they gave uh, an idea of God saying, "Hey, if you do good things will come to you." God is watching. We can't see him, but he's up there watching you, um, and he will punish you. We don't have to do anything. He will punish you for all the wrong things that you've done to people, or all the evil thoughts that you have, or all the bad deeds that you've been doing. Um, so the idea of God, I think that's how it came about, and so basically what it is it's a discipline, and all religion is trying to do is trying to culture you, trying to civilize you, trying to shape you in a better form so you can be a better person, fearing God, basically something that isn't there, but the fear of him is kind of uh, controlling you, forcing you to um, do uh, good in life, and help others, and be a more civilized person is what it is, I think. And I am a religious person, and I do believe in religion, and I do believe in God and all that. But I think that we have to have that fear, or we have to have that devotion to something, um, in order to make it happen day by day. So that's what I want to tell you guys today. I would appreciate your critics, your comments. um, if you like the video, please comment. Let me know what you think about it. I know some people are going to be offended. I truly didn't mean to offend you. I am a religious person, and I do have religious beliefs. It's just that my thoughts sometimes, I let it out, and I hope you guys can appreciate that. Let me know, though. I want to hear from you guys.